So there she is clocking over for you. I'm sure that the microphone's picking up that turbo whine. She's in perfect time. Good. All good. Very good. Well done. Okay, what do we have here? This is a 1981 Volkswagen Rabbit pickup truck, aka Caddy LX, with the vnt15 ball bearing variable nozzle turbo on a 1.6 liter IDI eco diesel with a 5-speed manual. Nice little 50 mile per gallon half-ton truck. Good. Still a good solid little truck. Hear it better with the door open. Oh, that is a pretty sound. So, in the cab here, the bad, don't think the temperature gauge works, haven't investigated it deeply. Fuel gauge does work, clock works, speedometer, all that works. The light on the oil pressure comes on when it has oil pressure, it goes out if it loses oil pressure. The rest of that pretty much works. So, yeah, minor issues there. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. Oh, yeah, that blows lots of air. Oh, get my foot off it. Hazards. Oh, we got a boost gauge here. With the vnt15, it can run upwards of 16 pounds of boost. That's up to you. Right now we have it set where it limits out at about 6 pounds of boost. That is adjustable under the hood. We were installing an oil temperature gauge, but because the dash's water temperature gauge didn't work, we're using that as the water temperature gauge. And over here we have a pyrometer. Now when you're running upwards of 16 pounds of boost, your pyrometer temperatures can climb above 800. With it limited to 6 pounds of boost, that pyrometer stays respectfully down around 600. 1200 is really where things are getting hot, but to run the higher boost levels, it would be recommended to make use of the ports in the intake for a aquamist injection liquid intercooler. Here, I'll show you some of that work. So underneath the hood here, we have the artfully done vnt15 adaptation to this 1.6 eco diesel. One of the things was a Mark II gasser intake manifold, matched up easy enough to get a much nicer flowing plenum. As you can see, a lot of care and detail was taken into even building the trumpet for the J-tube feed horn from the VNT15 turbo. That VNT15 turbo has a fully sealed push you pull me wastegate, so you can program it to actuate by vacuum or pressure, or a combination of both. This intake manifold has a couple of 1/8 NPT fittings for like a aqua mist liquid intercooler, water injection mist system, or temperature probes, or propane injection HHO, etc. The bad is it does look like it could use a valve cover gasket. There actually happens to be one in the parts supply. It looks like we might have a couple of wet injectors. They're leaking around the case a little. Now the injector bodies are the turbo injector bodies with a side cut nozzle, which helps them be better self-cleaning. Right there's a good oil filter on it, and the oil tap and feed line to the turbo. There's the fuel canister. It comes with a spare fuel canister. Brake fluid's happy. It actually has a brand new installed clutch pressure plate and all that, and a new installed starter, because the exhaust manifold is wrapped in turbo blanket. It's put in a sock or whatever they call that. But anyways, it's got a turbo blanket wrap around it to keep the energy in the exhaust all the way up to the turbo and not in the engine compartment or induction system. Oh, here, let's start it for you. This truck has a very well built exhaust, 2-inch exhaust pipe back from the turbo, ends in this evacuation megaphone. It has here it looks like a glass pipe. It's actually a heating chamber for fluid, and it has another one up front there. These chambers have, I believe, 1/8 NPT fittings on their high and low sides to circulate your working fluid for the scroll compressor to make use of the waste heat in the exhaust system. Tread and tread depth on all tires is very respectable. How about that right there? Nicely siped, high traction. Looks like 165/80 R13.